We're on fire in there. We are on fire. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Good morning. We haven't done an update on this corn yet. Well, in a few days. But it's killer. Like, okay, here's my knee. Put it like that. Almost knee high. And today's date is June the 9th. It's a Wednesday. So, got a little bit of moisture as you see on the leaves. Rained just a tad bit last night, which is okay. But this corn looks awesome. So excited. So with that being said, we're gonna go try to push and finish up first cutting. It's drawn on way too long, but our yields are ridiculous. You guys want to go look at the bunk? So last night I got done 11:30. I got the whole top packed on this left side. This still has to be packed on the right. To give you an idea, I believe this line right here was all our feed from last year. We had 4 inches of rain all growing season. But with that being said, we've had like 5 inches of rain since we planted corn. So grass is growing like anything. The stuff yesterday was actually awesome. Like real happy with it. A little wet, but we got it done. But that's gonna be great feed. So they're gonna pack bunk. I did make 2 lines here, trying to keep all the feed that way. That was the end of it. But our problem we're gonna come into, so we want to do 4 cuttings. Usually that's what it is. That is the end of the bunk. We're like 3/4 full of feed, and they're putting more up on the top to crown it, but it's wild. The most feed we've ever done was this bunk was full, and after next cutting this bunk should be full. We still got over on the corn, we're blowing through corn, which is our problem. Apple pumice, straw. Yeah, the side is, we split down the middle because it's too big of a bunk to manage, so the side rots, but we clean it up. We still got our haylage from last year's first cutting. That's in here. We're probably going to put some haylage in here to transition in between, because you never want to feed fermenting feed. Once it's fermented, you're good, but the fermenting in between is not good. So you can feed green, you can feed fermented. The longer it sits, the better it is. So pretty excited about that. We finished up here last night, so we're moving everything. He just fueled up. We're gonna move the rake over there and move all the trucks around. Almost go time. He's got a field on the other side of this house done. It is so hot out. They say heat advisory coming at I think noon, which is in like 20 minutes. So it's gonna get warm this afternoon. My father went home he took the pickup. We played shuffle around equipment. So everything's here. So we should be good that hopefully all of this feed fits in all 3 trucks. And then we got a field just down the road over that might be a full load. So, but we will see. But he's finishing up mowing. He's got this back section after. It gets wet down in the bottom here. So we skip around and then go up to the back. Like really wet. Even on a dry year, it's wet. There's some rocks in here. This had grub damage too. So ideally we should get this seated down. You know what we'll do? We haven't done something in a while. Let's go walk over and check out the seating that we did, that we just dissed. So let's go check that out. Usually we sneak down and around over here, but this is the seating that we did this spring, where the lady, hey, don't get all wet already. Too late. Down in the puddle. This is the season that we did this spring, that we dissed and then seeded in, where the homeowner actually picked the rocks. So, with that being said, got quite a bit of clover coming in. Some fescue. No, there's a lot of fescue, I guess. This short stuff is all fescue. You can see previous stuff grew up through it. Just depending on how aggressive we dissed it. It did disc out nicely, but we didn't bury the previous stuff, which our issue was there was grub damage. So it could definitely use some more drink. This is why I like doing a fall seeding. So doing a fall seeding, it has all fall once you get it done, and then it comes in the spring and it thrives. It's wet, it gets going, but we didn't have enough time in the fall to get everything organized, so here we are. So we won't mow this. Maybe second cutting. Probably we'll mow it at third. We'll let it really get a good establishment. Back into chopping. All 3 trucks are here. That's halfway full. We'll pack it right on, see if we can fit all 3. I think I heard it. There it is. What the hell? Oh, a stake thing? I don't know. I hit my frickin' pickup off a rock. I knew it was there. I was trying to load the back of the truck, and the truck driver was speeding up, slowing down, and I looked back and I smashed it in. Right? You can't see it. Right in between, I smashed 2 of them. Dang it. At least it wasn't the new ones I put on. We got a lot of rocks in this field, so anyway, where you see some grass still standing is just full of rocks. Dang. Need some sideboards. Lift the tailgate up some more, the hinge point. We would have a silage hauling rig and a tarp. Need a tarp. Yeah, there's some feed here. We got this, and then there's one behind it. We got corn over here. If you haven't watched previous videos, getting it done. Brake's all done. We pull in, he pulls out. I don't know what that is. That's a little interesting. So is that. I honestly don't know if this is all gonna fit in there. I really don't. We did the pass out back. I guess we might have to go get the Mac and top it off. Yeah, a lot of feed. Dirty windows, a lot of feed. This thing hasn't been home. I haven't washed the windows in quite a while. I'm gonna be glad to get it home, get it cleaned up, fix all the little stuff that I'm battling. Made it all fit. Got a little issue going on here though. Yeah. Any guesses what that is? Let me show you. Hey belt. Where's the outside of you? It's gone. So I'm hoping that has one piece, but we will see. I do have a spare abused one that is missing a band or something. And then I also have the parts chopper. I don't know, we'll see. I'm band-aiding this chopper together. Hopefully we finish it up. A few more fields to go. Some acres. 5 loads maybe 6, we'll see. Alrighty, let's get this hammered out. Same issue we had the other day. We're on fire in there. We are on fire. Yeah, let's get a little spark and everything gets a little hot, so we'll put it out. Let's get going. Alrighty, we weren't like on fire, but we were smoldering. We got it out. Yeah, I wish I could blow this machine off better at night. I got to do something different. Okay, service truck, plenty of air, but yeah, builds up in there, and then like a little rock or something must spark, enough of a spark, and it cleaning all that out, it gets everything going. So I'll blow it off when he comes back over with the dump truck. He went to go grab the other, or grab something out of the other truck, I don't know. Woo, nothing like a workout like that. Got nervous. I'm like, what does that smell? Sure enough. Talk about a traitor. Look at this kid. The truck doesn't even have AC. What are you doing? Left me. I guess there's more action in the trucks. Woo! Yeah, it didn't burn the chopper. Second time it's been on. Well, it's got a little hot. However, they raked it underneath the trees. Break something at that rate. Getting it off. Today's amateur hour this afternoon. I expect better out of it than this. Like people who disc underneath trees and expect you to go put the corn planter and chopper underneath it. No. I forgot the max like half full. That's how we do it. Load them up. Oh, I see. I could put more in the rear. Oh. Well, oh, how did you get so wet? Where'd you go swimming? Welcome back to the party. Why you don't have 6-wheelers as silage trucks? All of my trucks made it through all of this today. 6-wheeler, first pass, spinning its wheels. Didn't even make it. Yeah, they're not meant for it. You don't get the traction. I'm probably gonna move the chopper over to the next field and just call it good. This feed was a little wetter. Not really, actually. There were spots in it, but if we don't rake it till first thing in the morning, I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll go home and actually get some sleep. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Maybe that will be the deal. We all know I'm not going home to get any sleep, though. Really want it to be done today. That means it drags on to another day. Oh, don't that look good though? Woo! Look at these. These are rigs. Like this one and this one, not that one, but these are rigs. 86, 87, I think, and 78. Absolute animals, workhorses, set up. These are silage hauler farm trucks. That thing shouldn't be on the farm. It might have AC, but it's not worth a damn. This feed's a little too wet anyways, but I'm topping that load off. I'm not sending a half-loaded truck home. So we'll let it dry. Have to finish up in the morning. Everything's mowed though. What are you doing over there, Mark? See, this is my issue. I can't go any forward. Dang. He gets so excited like he's gonna win a race or something, and before you know it, he's gone and I'm blowing it on the ground. But yeah, there's a bunch of feed here too. But I'm chopping singles because it wasn't raked up. So I don't know what he's doing out there now. Look at that, one-handed, trying to load trucks that are too far ahead. Almost like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm actually doing on the chopper. I just bought one and decided it would be cool to have one, and here we are loading trucks, chopping big singles. Pretty decent feed, to be honest. Ended up dumping those 2 last loads. We never finished up last night, but it's okay. The grass was a little wet. So this is where we are at. Ton of feed. Absolutely ton of feed. My father's in his 6155M. Yeah, it should have had a 3-point hitch with a blade or something. So I dumped my semi, he dumped his load, and that's the Mac. The Mac holds a lot of feed. All of that was the Mac. But they're mixing feed. He pushed up some. He'll be on here for a little while. A lot of feed though. Wow. So that being said, appreciate you guys watching along. I guess I got one more day of chopping to go. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.